camper van to crew. Can you hear me okay? We are headed in. We're headed back to the mountain for Thanksgiving. A little early Thanksgiving with family. Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in. And we are coming into Memphis. We're about to cross the bridge. Here in Memphis, it's always been one of mine and Jeff's favorite sights. Because we know when we cross that bridge, we're I Heart Disney, welcome in. We know when we cross that bridge that we're in Tennessee, at least. We crossed over into God's country, as it were. Of course, we think Texas is God's country too, so. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sound good. Good, good. Yeah, just a quick drop-in stream. Thought I'd go live. There are people who really love driving streams. I know I have some moderators on our channel who totally love driving streams, and it kind of helps pass the time. So. appreciate you popping in. I Heart Disney. Thanks for being here. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Hey, Tina. I decided to go ahead and do the driving stream, Tina.
Yeah, currently we're in West Memphis, around the area where all the truck stops and gas stations and things are at, just before you cross the bridge into Memphis. It's one of the best things for West Memphis that I like about it is all the farmland. Just outside of West Memphis, headed back toward Little Rock. A lot of good, beautiful, flat, next to the river farmland, and they feed the world from that area there. All the rice and beans and things that grow in that area. So hats off to all the farmers around the world that provide such good food and meals for us each day to eat. So, traffic's been heavy, you know. If you drive anywhere on the interstate now, you see traffic is just so heavy. This interstate system, for those of us who are older, watched the interstate system as it was being built when we were younger, and now some built around the end of 68, around through there. Eisenhower chose to do that and got after it, got to build it, and now we've got to the point we've just outgrown most of our interstates. So
yeah, we totally
expand them.
We've outgrown our interstates for sure.
So here's some beautiful farmland right before you go across the bridge into Memphis.
Happy early birthday, Mandy. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Yeah, we're definitely headed into some pretty country. Going across the bridge here, see the tippy top of the pyramid over there.
Bass Pro Shop, a fun place to go. If you're in Memphis, put that on your to-do list. It's definitely fun to do.
It is. Yeah, it's beautiful. Bass Pro bought the pyramid here in Memphis several years ago. It used to be a sports arena for some of Memphis's, what would you call them?
One of the big teams, Lady Vols always played there.
Well, yeah,
this is path to watch them play.
Yeah, so. Some of their farm teams, I guess, is what you call some
lots of events went on there.
But then Bass Pro bought it several years ago, and it is neat. We've been to the pyramid to eat, and it's cool. You can, for a small fee, of course, you can go all the way to the top to the observation area at the top of the pyramid, and I'm sure that's nice. We've never done that, but it is really cool on the inside. It's a very unique as most Bass Pro shops are. This one is definitely falls into that category.
There's a Tennessee River coming up, or the Mississippi River, pardon me. Yeah. mighty Mississippi. There it is, right there. So, and, divides West Memphis from Memphis. Got the barge in tow going up river on the other side of the interstate. And then, of course, here's the famous bridge that for a little while was shut down to do some repairs just a few years ago. I'm glad to have it back open and going. So.
Hey, Cherie. Good to see you.
Got a big welcome to Tennessee sign. We always like to see
there's
that.
our favorite sign there, y'all.
And then over to the right, you have Mud Island. If you're in visiting, that's a fun place to go. Check out a little history lesson there. And
there's the pyramid. The pyramid also used to be gold. And I must say, I kind of preferred it gold.
then you got St. Jude's Children's Hospital coming up.
Yeah.
Looks like they're doing quite a bit of expansion on it, which I'm glad they are, but I'm sad that, children have to come there with really bad health issues in life, and that's always sad.
Yeah, there's St. Jude.
They do amazing work there, Danny Thomas and
they really do.
ones that work with that. We really appreciate them.
St. Jude is a really worthy charity to give to. They really do some amazing work at St. Jude. And they are adding to the structure there. Danny Thomas Boulevard, next right. And as you can see, the traffic is like major heavy.
Yeah, we was hoping to beat the
Hey, Brian.
rush hour traffic in Memphis, but looks like 3:30 we're starting early. So.
Hey, Brian. The sun is coming right over my right shoulder, and it's kind of hard to see the chat. But hey, Dane. Welcome in. He needs to get in, Jeff.
Evidently so.
And he's going to get in. Regardless, he's getting in.
We get in with a little insurance.
All right. It's good to see you there, Dean. Was talking to Dean earlier. We both stopped at Wendy's, he in Florida and we in Arkansas, and we both got that salted caramel frosty that they're offering now. Hey, Mandy. I think I already said happy early birthday to you, Mandy. Just celebrate all month. Your hope it's well. Wouldn't that be a great birthday present? I think I've gotten a lot of good birthday presents, Mandy, already. So, oh, thank you, Dave, for hitting that like button. We appreciate it. Yeah, y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, we sure would appreciate it. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, Mandy, what else would you like for your birthday? I got some really good birthday presents. Showed some of my birthday cards on Hitchhiker Chat this past Tuesday night. My sister Joy hit it out of the park as usual on the cards. Got the e-card from, with Donny Osmond, featuring Donny Osmond. She also sent me a Mickey Mouse papyrus card. That's it. Hang with me, guys, for just a second. I'm gonna plug in. I'm setting up the stream and have to set it up and then plug in. There we go.
some other fun stuff to do while you're in Memphis, especially this time of year, is go by and see Elvis' home. And
Graceland.
Graceland's all decorated up and really a beautiful sight this time of year. And they've done so much expansion on it that you can go there, spend the whole day, and really have a good time. Oh, yeah, nice. Traffic's opening up. Hopefully, whenever we get around here, it won't be bottled back up again. Another fun thing we like to do whenever we're in Memphis is the Memphis Zoo. It is just really a nice zoo. So if you get the opportunity to be in Memphis, do that.
Either one of those are just really good options. The Memphis Zoo is probably my favorite one. Kidder 96. I'm from the northeastern. It's hard to see the chat. Sorry, section of town. Well, thanks for popping in, Kidder 96. My husband and I are originally from Tennessee and live in Texas now, but we are headed home for Thanksgiving to just celebrate a little bit early with some of our family. The majority of our family still lives in Tennessee. So. Oh, are you sure a huge Donny Osmond fan? Yeah. Oh, the concert was fantastic, Sheree. It really was. It really was. But Kidder 96, thanks for popping in. We appreciate your giant pandas. And I think those went back to China a few months ago.
A few years ago, I found that.
Went back.
Stuff to do when we're in Memphis. Of course, we love to eat barbecue, and what better place than Memphis? It's
oh yeah, Central. We usually stop at Central Barbecue. Then there's Rendezvous is the other big one we've eaten there as well. But
and several others that are really good too. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that Memphis barbecue is out of this world. It really is. You stop. Jeff and I like to stop at Central. That's kind of our favorite. They're over here over on the river. Yes, Sheree. We went to. I didn't realize you didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about the lag. Oh, yeah, that happens with the connection. Sorry about that. Yes, we in June, late June. My best friend and I went to see Donny Osmond in Little Rock, and it was a fantastic show. He brought his entire Vegas show literally on the road this past summer, and he's back in Vegas now, and at Harrah's, and I believe that was a little bit close there, at Harrah's casino, and he will be. I think his concerts start up again in January, maybe. You can check the schedule, but his Little Rock show, y'all, was absolutely fantastic. We did the VIP package and met him. We're able to meet him, get the photo op. It's on our Instagram page and our Facebook page, so y'all can check that out. And he's just fantastic. He's very, very personable. Totally enjoyed it, and he said, that he realizes that a lot of people can. Hey, Jason, welcome in. Good afternoon, Jason Thibodeau. But he realizes that a lot of his fans are not able to come to Vegas to see him, and so that's why he did this summer did a pretty extensive concert to see him. Let's go ahead and just get the VIP, a chat, like a meet and greet with, questions and answers. Absolutely fantastic. He went for probably 45 minutes. I got to ask him some questions about Mulan. He was, he voiced, the hero in Mulan, and I've just lost his name. But and he was his singing voice. Now, there was somebody else that actually did his acting voice, but Donny Osmond did I'll Make a Man Out of You, yeah, some of those classic songs in Mulan, and that was really neat to get to talk to him about that. He absolutely loves Mulan, and there is a special number in the show that's just fantastic. He changes into a samurai outfit. All of his backup dancers. It's all the Oriental background, and he actually sings "I'll Make a Man Out of You" in the show. It's an amazing piece. So yeah, highly recommend Donny Osmond concert. Sure do. How's the lag, guys? Are we lagging? I didn't know, around it's hard to predict the signal. But that was a lot of fun, Cherie. And look back a little ways on Facebook or Instagram on our pages, and you can see the picture that I had with him. He also signed an 8x10 glossy for my sister Susan. Let's see, Brian, did you see us come across the bridge over the Mississippi from Arkansas into Tennessee? And we were talking about Donny Osmond and turkey and that kind of thing. Brian, it's good to see you in our chats. Always appreciate you being here. I know you were kind of off the grid for a little while, and so we appreciate you. It's always good to see you. Appreciate you being back. Yes, my sister has his album. She has all of our album collection, and she just papered, just papered our walls, where she could, where our mother would allow, with Donny Osmond posters. We were, big fans, and then we never missed an episode of Donny and Marie. I mean, that was just, it's amazing to me that they were like 15 and 16 when they did that show. It's really incredible. But it was a lot of fun. He talked a lot about, about their growing up. His show is a lot of nostalgia. He plays a lot of old video that's never been seen before, and he talks a lot about their careers and his family. And he told the one story about how Elvis Presley was very fond. Oh, hey, Zeb. Good to see you, Doug. Thanks for popping in. Was very fond of his mother because she reminded of the Osmond's mother because she reminded him of his own mother. And especially after Elvis's mom passed, Elvis would send his mother roses for no reason and gifts and things, and called her, just called her to check on her and say, especially after his mom died, he missed his mom so much. I thought that was really cool that he kind of adopted the Osmond's mom as his mom. And he said he remembers, sometimes they'd be, coming into the hotel room or whatever, and they look around and go, "Where's Mom?" They said, "Well, she's in the other room. She's on the phone with Elvis." so much fun, just to listen to him talk. He answered all of our questions, just so kind. And then when we, met him in person, he really does listen to you. He makes eye contact. He's really interested, in what you have to say. I was so impressed. We're going back to see him again if we can in Vegas. Oh, Kidder 96. We are going to Montego Mountain.
Just outside of Chattanooga.
Just that's our home. Jeff and our hillbillies. And really, really proud of it. What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Y'all have plans for Thanksgiving? I know a lot of you probably do. Jeff is actually working on Thanksgiving, and so we're probably going to have, you know, a bigger celebration with the kids and everything for Christmas, but
pretty good view of the leaves changing, the fall of the year in Memphis.
oh, which song were you singing to Chuck? Oh, Brian, we're on 40 East. We're on 40 East, headed towards Nashville. Two turkeys and all the stuff. One roasted and one smoked.
Like somebody's eating
Does
good.
that
the
sound good?
neighborhood.
Yeah. Golly, look at the traffic, y'all. It's been this way all the way. It really has.
Getting on the other side of Memphis now, toward Nashville. Start getting up over in the Germantown area. So it's like most major cities, done a tremendous amount of growing over the last few years.
We've been making this trip for a number of years, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of years. There you go, Tana. Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Jeff and I actually met in band class, so we have played Rocky Top in band. Like, how many times do you think we played Rocky Top? And it never gets old. It never gets old. Rocky Top is actually when Jeff calls me on my phone, his ringtone is Rocky Top, so that I know it's him. Well, the other day I was at Williams, and I was I had the Tennessee game on, and of course they play it when they make a touchdown, and I heard Rocky Top playing, and I thought Jeff was calling me. That was on TV. They do. They play it a lot. It never gets old to us Tennesseans, Dave.
Yeah, we'd like to heard it a little bit more during the Georgia game.
Yes, we would have. Oh, yeah. Those dogs, those bulldogs are tough. They are tough this year. The SEC is the SEC, y'all. It's just, yeah, it's hard. Oh, sorry.
Of course, if you like jazz, Memphis is a place to come see some jazz. And
Yep.
we talked earlier about good places to eat. Blue Moon Cafe down on the corner of Bill Street is a good place to go. And of course, the Peabody Hotel with the show to see if you have opportunity.
Yes, the Peabody. Absolutely.
So, Adam likes to come whenever he was younger and talk me into doing the carriage ride around the old part of downtown, and that's always a fun trip. And
I've never done that.
And usually really educational, a lot of good information that they share while they're giving you a ride around the fountain and stuff, and tell you a lot about Elvis and different things that you probably didn't know there. So, yeah, there's a lot of good bands and stuff on the weekend around that area. A lot of things going on to check out. Lots of good restaurants. So. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day today, about 58 degrees in Memphis, so it's just really nice day. Other than traffic being really heavy, it's been a great trip.
Pretty safe. So Brian says I used to play jazz in college.
Oh, fun.
Let's see.
I love any musician. I always wanted to learn to play the piano. That just, because anywhere you go, that's a fun thing. If there's a piano available, that's a fun thing people enjoy listening to. So.
Oh, cool. No, we haven't. Dave.
What instrument did he play?
What did you play, Brian?
When we were in band, I played the trumpet, bass trumpet, and baritone, and then tried to learn to play the clarinet, only because that's the instrument my mother played when she was in band. And she had a beautiful silver clarinet, and so that was just fun times in high school. Lots of good friends there, and we still stay in touch today. So it's fun when you make those friends that last a lifetime.
Brian said he played baritone in junior high.
Oh, cool. One of my favorite pieces was one of the theme songs from Superman. The baritones had the lead there, and it was a lot of fun to play that. Me and a friend of mine who I talked to yesterday, matter of fact, still reminisce about playing that part. So.
Brian said he also plays piano, bass, and flute. Nice, Brian. It's a good musical talent there.
That sounds like Donald's going to have you on the show one night and have you play for us.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
You can't live in Tennessee and not appreciate good music. It's just not in your soul to be able to do that. So we enjoy everything from bluegrass to country to jazz,
everything except rap.
Yeah.
We can pretty much go everything except rap, and rap is not on any of our playlists.
My cousin used to have a round robin every weekend after Thanksgiving, and my uncle owned a funeral home, and so all the folks would gather there, and it was an exciting time because you never knew who was coming through the door.
He had a lot of Nashville contacts. Nashville connections.
The bass player for Hank Williams Sr. would be there. Lots of folks off Hee Haw would come and be there, and it was just a time for all the old musicians and everything to just come visit and get together and play, and it was interesting. We were there one night. I had my boys there and listening to it, and this girl about 12 years old came in there with her dad, and she was a violin player and fiddle player. Yeah, as it turns out, she came in with a violin, she left with a fiddle. So put it that way. But But they asked her, said, well, what do you want to play? And she said, well, how about the Orange Blossom Special? And I thought, for those of you who know the fiddle player in the Orange Blossom Special,
that's
man,
a challenge.
Is something
that's
else.
A challenge.
And did she ever tear it up? And I'm thinking, wow, the amount of talent. And there was a guy came in, a younger guy, and he was a drummer. And he said, would you mind if I get back there and play the drums? And my cousin said, no, I wouldn't mind at all. And if you're good, you can stay. Let me tell you, he got to stay.
Got to stay.
I'm talking about, he smoked them drums. And I thought, wow. But that was what was always so fun. You never knew, it was open to everybody, and just word of mouth how it got out. And, they had the friends around Nashville with Hee Haw and, Roy Clark in association with them. And so it was just a time for all of them to get together after Thanksgiving and just visit and have a good time, reminisce about the good old days, and all the younger ones come in, had their idols there, and then show them their talents. So just some fun times, and there's several places around Tennessee that does something similar to that.
Brian said, I used to joke with my friends that there ought to be an all-rap radio station with the call sign KRAP. It would so fit. I could not agree more.
Oh, man.
That's yeah. That's funny, Brian.
Yeah, that is. Some funny things if you're ever around, and just little venues that are hid out that you don't know about. Up on the side of Signal Mountain outside of Chattanooga, there's a little theater that's up there, and I guess they still do it, but there for a while, like every Friday and Saturday night, you go in there, and I think it was free to go in, and but there would be all kind of different musicians that would be there to play, and really good music. Of course, you go around the Nashville scene, you can hear all kind of great music there being performed, but yeah, there's some, a lot of those are being there on the right nights. Around Nashville on Tuesday nights, a little old venue downtown, you'll see all the big names that tend to
we'll check that
to
out,
come in
Brian,
there and just drop in to play.
Thanks for the tip. Ron, if you don't mind, send me a direct message on Instagram so I don't forget the name of that movie. Please. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And Brian, I have your broccoli cheese and rice casserole recipe, and I may try that for. Ron sent me a really good recipe for broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole. It looks really good. I may try it for us for Thanksgiving. We're gonna have a small Thanksgiving for two. I think it's looking like. You never know who's gonna show up.
Yeah, it's kind of like that round robin.
Right.
You start off one way, but you may not end up that way. So. Anyway, it's another fun stuff. Of course, now we've come through Memphis, and we're between Memphis and Jackson. And for y'all Johnny Cash fans, there's a good one for you playing in your head whenever you hear Jackson.
Yeah, so. Jackson. One of my favorites.
Yeah. It's interesting for us whenever we come back. Several different places have songs associated with them whenever we drive through, just that remind us of different songs. But that's always fun. So,
Galveston being one of our favorites.
Yeah. So, of course, Mott Eagle Mountain. Whenever we go up there, you always think of Smokey and the Bandit. Whenever they make the run from Texarkana, where we live, to Atlanta with a Coors beer, and come across Mott Eagle Mountain, and so that's another fun one for us. So,
Brian's grandmother met Johnny Cash when she was younger. She said he was a pest. I I could see that about Johnny Cash. He might be.
Well, I went in my uncle several years ago. We were on the Tennessee River.
Funny.
And took me to one of the caves. On there, you had to get into it kind of by boat. But in the caves where Johnny Cash kind of hid out or stayed for a little while, and that was kind of a neat thing, you know. Yeah, Johnny Cash was quite the character.
It was.
So, yeah, but
pretty much what you saw was what you got, I think.
yeah, and kind of both sides of that. You know, he started off on the rough side of that, and you know, rough side of life, and you can tell that with some of his music, and then I think him and June got together and kind of mellowed him out a little bit, let's say. And
Brian, your grandmother will be 108 in January.
Yeah, that's and now, wow.
We're headed towards Nashville, y'all, and Nashville, of course, is famous mostly for country music. Of course, country music, capital of the world, and there's a lot to do in Nashville.
Yeah,
So much to do in Nashville. The one of our favorite things to do is the Gaylord Hotel.
yeah. If you've never been to the Opryland Hotel, that's a must-do.
Hotel is it's really amazing. There's a river, has a river that runs through it. It's just enormous. They do an amazing.
And if you get an opportunity to go around Christmas, wow, plan the whole day to go around and look.
Yeah.
Sit down at a table somewhere and have their hot chocolate and enjoy the shows and different things that go on there.
Their show this year in Ice, they do the Ice, is not one that I'm particularly interested in, but I know a lot of you probably really like the Gaylord Texan as well.
I would imagine, yeah.
It may be that one. They've done Peanuts, they've done The Grinch,
Snoopy.
they've done, some Peanuts. So that this year it's Elf. So if you're a fan of Elf, but it is the Gaylord Texan is a beautiful property, and there's a Gaylord Palms in Orlando around Kissimmee, but the Opryland Hotel is the original, and it is just unbelievable. It really is. It's enormous. It has like wings, you know, as for it has different sections. It's like several hotels put together.
Yeah, it's a huge convention center.
Convention center.
So all kind of convention rooms off of it.
And their Christmas lights display is just unbelievable. And then you have, of course, the Grand Ole Opry. You can tour the Grand Ole Opry. You can visit the Parthenon.
Ryman Memorial.
Ryman Auditorium.
Yeah. Music Row. Lots of different. If you love instruments and things like that, Music Row is a fun place just to walk down and go through. Of course, one of our favorite restaurants is right there around the Gaylord, and it has it's pretty much camping themed. So all the things you would see around the campsite are in there. All the different animals and raccoons digging in the trash, and just fun stuff all throughout the restaurant. But a fun place to check out as well. So.
Mont Eagle is one of the steepest grades. 24 going across Mont Eagle is one of the steepest grades in the world. Dave, it's notorious among truckers. We live on top of that mountain, or from that area. But yeah, all truckers know about Mont Eagle. Or if you don't, and you're a trucker, you're going to be in trouble. There are runaway ramps on all sides of Mont Eagle Mountain, and you see an 18-wheeler off in there sometimes, buried up.
They've cut the grade down quite a bit from what it was originally. It's much better now, but it's still still get you if you're not careful.
Pretty hazardous.
Just a note to self: if you're ever coming down the mountain there and you look in your rearview mirror and all you see is grill of a truck and you're in the fast lane, my suggestion was get out of his way, because
get out of his way.
He's hunting that ramp, which is on the left side of the road. So, but seen lots of stuff on that over the years. But, anyway, another fun stuff through this area we're driving through now. Your history lessons there, or maybe if not from Tennessee, maybe hadn't heard got the Casey Jones Museum that's up here. That's talk a little bit about him and his railroad work and days. There's like I said, just a lot of interesting stuff. Every state has those. Different facts and different interesting things around. So, but hey, what's going on? Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry, let me swap you over here. Hold on. Hey, how you doing?
Jeff got a call from
we're
from one of our family members,
Memphis,
probably checking to see how far out we are.
Yeah, around 7:30.
Ron, that's just amazing that your grandmother is 108. I don't know that I've ever actually heard of anybody who was 100, who was that old. Good for her. That's just incredible.
We're gonna have to.
But we have
majority of this is truck traffic.
Guys, we have a lot coming up on our channel. Actually, if you're new to the channel, I know we probably have some people who are watching in ghost mode, as we like to call it, and check out our channel by all means. We have our regular Tuesday night show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's Hitchhiker Chat.
Yep, she's with me.
And we go over all things Disney. Sometimes we're live at Disney for that show. Have been live several times for that. And we have other travel videos, that kind of thing. We have been to Aulani, the Disney Resort in Oahu.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. Appreciate the prayer.
We have been there. Really amazing. That is on a playlist if you want to check that out. Galveston, Hot Springs, Arkansas. We just love to travel. We will be, or I will be at Walt Disney World December 14th through the 19th for Give Kids the World Village Magical Night of Hope. It's a benefit that's put on by Corey of Corey Meets World and several of our other YouTuber friends. It's a really, really neat benefit for Give Kids the World. Such a worthy cause. Kind of similar to Make-A-Wish, I guess. If you probably are familiar with Give Kids the World if you live around the Orlando area, but really worthy charity. They do a lot of amazing work to be sure that kids who have especially terminal diseases are able to go to Disney free of charge, and you get to stay there on property. It's really an amazing organization and area. And that is Magical Night of Hope is December 14th. And wonderful, Dave. Your son and you will be at Magical Night of Hope. I look forward to meeting you. Dave Stragan and his son will be at and his son will be at Magical Night of Hope. It'd be great to meet you guys. So that is on December 14th. There are still tickets available, I believe. Go to magicalnightofhope.com. Hey, Tina. And check that out. If you can't make it in person, Corey of Corey Meets World YouTube channel will be live streaming that on his YouTube channel. sure and check that out. But we will be there that week. Tina McNeil and I will be going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on the 17th, which is Tuesday. And we'll live stream that again. Tons and tons of fun, so looking forward to that. And that thumbnail is already up on the channel, so you can check that out. Set the notification bell for that if you'd like. And there will also be, the other thumbnail that I have up at this point is for the Christmas candlelight processional at Epcot. And I'm really looking forward to it because I have never done that in person. The great thing about it that I'm so excited about is that the narrator on the 15th will be Gary Sinise. And that thumbnail is already up on the channel as well. And so we're really excited about that. I'll be live streaming from the parks. I'll be putting up some more thumbnails pretty quickly here because we're really getting close to that. It'll be here before we know it. So I'm just really looking forward to being there in the parks and doing some live streams and just enjoying the parks at Christmas. They're just, the parks and resorts at Christmas time are the most beautiful that they are all year, I think.
Speaking of that, as we're driving through here, you see a lot of the fall leaves still on the trees. Color here, of course. Tennessee with a yellow poplar is one of my favorites. It's a huge leaf, number one, and then a poplar is just a pretty tree, grows straight and pretty, but that yellow tint that they have during the fall of the year.
Oh, thank you, Dave. We appreciate that.
it's
Dave,
so
we look forward to
beautiful.
meeting y'all. So we'll see you real soon. Sorry, Joe.
So, another one, of course, is the maple trees as they turn and get that red, fiery red on them.
Oh, good. Super. Thanks, Dave. Look forward to meeting y'all. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing everybody.
Anyway, so what's some of your favorite trees that you love to see turn in the fall of the year?
Well, Jeff knows what my favorite is.
Yeah, that's just, I had to plant one of the make me happy trees.
A scarlet maple. I love the scarlet maple. Thanks, Dave.
But anyway, we did it. We planted that. She called it a scarlet maple, and I call it the make you happy tree.
Make my wife happy tree. They make my wife happy tree, and it does. It did.
Planted that, and it would look like it was on fire every fall.
Yeah,
so it was pretty amazing. So.
We have some other things coming up on the channel too. Y'all, I don't have thumbnails up, but I'm going to try and make it to as many Christmas parades in our area as I can. So I will be putting up some thumbnails on that. I'm going to try to make it to the Jefferson, Texas Christmas parade, as well as Texarkana, Texas, Hugh Springs, Texas, and possibly, if I can at all, I'm going to try to make it to the Hot Springs, Arkansas Christmas parade. So we'll see how many of those I can catch. Hot Springs should be a lot of fun. That should be an amazing one if I can make it up there for that. So just some good stuff. Yeah.
For Tennessee, they had kind of a drastic temperature change. They went from the nice warm temperatures, I think it was down to 20 here for the low. So
We may be getting some lag, y'all. Sorry about that.
yeah, when you get outside of between Memphis and Nashville, get in these rolling hills, sometimes you
Memphis. Probably go in and out of a little bit of some lag areas. But we are really looking forward to the holidays and, you know, what's coming up. Of course, Thanksgiving is next week, and then my trip to Walt Disney World. Looking forward to that, and Magical Night of Hope, and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and the Candlelight Processional. It's all going to be. Okay, thanks, Dean. It's all going to be just a lot of fun. Turkey, your day is coming, Dean. Your day is coming. Dean goes live. Dean goes live tonight, y'all, for Once Upon a Turkey Leg. Be sure and tune in for that. Dean the Turkey Legster. Dean or one of our Ghost Host moderators, if y'all want to drop a link to that, please do. Dean, my granddaughter, listens to Once Upon a Turkey Leg. She really likes it. She tunes in for that. Now, Dean, when will you be at Walt Disney World next? Do you have a trip planned, or is it going to be like if you're going to be at the resorts or on the boardwalk? I know you'll be there while I'm there in December at Magical Night of Hope. I didn't know if you had any other trips planned, maybe to Disney Springs. There you go. There's Dean's link, guys, in the comments. So Once Upon a Turkey Leg at 9 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. That would be 8 p.m. Central. Wow, the traffic is just, wow. We've been watching it pretty closely. Okay, so Dean is at Disney Springs possibly next week.
Hello?
Good.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Had to swap you off the speaker in the truck. So anyway, yeah, we're just about to Jackson, so we should be around that 7:30 arrival time still. So we did, yeah. We stopped there outside Little Rock. So anyway, well, how y'all doing? I'm telling you for sure. But anyway, yeah. So we'll probably stop in Jackson, fill up with gas, and then that should get us the rest of the way on in. So. What's that?
Okay.
No, we're okay.
Our ETA to home, y'all, is just about.
Here, but no, we're not bad. So.
It's just about.
But yeah,
Our ETA is about 7:30, probably 8 o'clock by now that we've stopped a little bit.
I guess everybody there's
So
doing
Dave
okay.
doesn't mind the traffic. It's all the cars he can't stand.
Okay, good. That was ringing.
And there, oh boy, yeah, I know the traffic in Florida. Really, Tina? Yeah, it's still live. Let's see, we're at it's 4:22 here, 4:22 p.m. here. It just, that this time change. Wow, this time change. It just has been kind of hard this time. You feel like it's midnight and it's 7 o'clock at night. It's like, wow.
Right, yeah, it's about 54 here, so it's not bad. So, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be a change
So we
from what
are
we're having. But it got down to about
we're making
39.
plans, y'all. I will do my best to get some thumbnails up on those parades pretty quick, and then our thumbnails as well for live streaming in the parks while we're at Walt Disney World. That's just going to be fun. That's always fun. That's something we really love to do. And it was dark by 4:30. Wow. Goodness.
They're gonna wait till the kids get out. Hadley's got the turkey run.
So we're looking forward to it.
Do the turkey run, then they have
Always look forward to it. It's nice to have a Walt Disney World countdown because it gives it gives us something to look forward to. I love having a countdown, and I'm sad when I don't have a countdown. Okay, so Dean will be doing a pop-up stream from Ford Christmas around midday. So y'all be watching for that. It'd be a good time to do that, Dean. With
I'm going right through there.
fall, things that are things that are blooming for the fall.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So y'all watch for that for sure.
Okay.
We are looking forward to seeing family.
Right.
Looking forward to seeing Susan. And of course Jeff's family. And,
That'll work perfect.
Having a good southern
So we'll do that, and then I guess we'll go set up for that on Saturday.
Thanksgiving meal.
I don't know how.
So we're really looking forward to it.
Sounds good. Then that sounds great. So anyway, we'll do that then, and then whatever you decide.
I think she kissed Texas too, Dean. Elsa has definitely shown up
We'll get it tomorrow.
in Texas. She really has.
Sounds good. So love you. Look forward to seeing
Nice
you.
and cool. That's neat, Dean. I like those cooler temperatures in Florida. It's what I call Spirit Jersey weather. Go Spirit Jersey weather.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, what are the temperatures? She just flat out hits y'all, right, Tina? What are the temperatures like in New York? A lot cooler, I'd say, than they are down south. It was showing 54 degrees here, and the sun is not all the way down yet. So, but it's supposed to, from the weather, Jeff, if I remember, it's supposed to get colder at home. It's going to get colder in Tennessee.
It's supposed to have one night. It's supposed to get down to 20, so that'll be a shock to our system.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, those northern temperatures.
Windy, man, the wind's been screaming on top of the mountain today. So.
Jumbo, Kadani, Sean, welcome in. We are headed to Tennessee. Well, we're in Tennessee. We're headed home this year, Sean. There's still some pretty color. We're actually late by the time Thanksgiving gets here. We're late, even when we go to Hot Springs for a lot of the fall color.
And it was warmer this year than normal, too. So still got a little color, but
there's a little bit. Jeff and I really love to come home in October. The fall color on the mountain is just incredible. It really is, if it's a good year. And I, I mean, even in quote bad years for Tennessee, it still can be really pretty. Oh, it's snowing in Indiana, Sean says.
Those that watch the weather, Colorado, I think, got some really good snow recently.
So the skiers are loving it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Truck drivers, not so much.
Not so much, exactly. Skiers are happy. Well, do y'all get? I mean, in Indiana, y'all get snow still. I mean, y'all get like shovel it off the sidewalk and scrape it off the cars. No, dig out. Okay, thank you, Dean. We appreciate it. We're probably gonna go here for just a couple more minutes, and then we'll. But hopefully, we'll see, guys, what I can do. I may try to go live somewhere in Tennessee. There are so many gorgeous places. So just kind of set your notification bell. Be sure notification bell is set, because I may do some pop-up streams and go live while we're here. I haven't live streamed a lot in Tennessee, and it really is gorgeous. Lots of nice places to do that, actually. Have a good evening, Dane. We'll see you tonight for What's Up on a Turkey Leg. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Okay, so Sean, are you going to be, let's see, so you're going to probably be down here ahead of, you're going to Disney ahead of us. Yeah. Well, let me welcome you to Tennessee ahead of time. From a Tennessee native, Sean. Good for you. I know y'all are looking forward to that. To being at Disney. That's exciting. It's a holiday trip, Sean. Hopefully crowds. I'm really curious this year. You know, what crowd sizes will look like. Disney crowds have been lower than normal for this time of year, so I'm really excited to see. I hope they're going to be lower. I'm hoping for that. Kidder 96, currently 46 degrees in Nashville. We really appreciate you hopping on the live stream. Kidder 96, welcome in.
Stop and get gas in a little bit. Be interested to see what the price of gas is in Tennessee. Whenever we filled up last night before we left out, Texas gas prices was $2.20 a gallon. So it's going to be interesting to see what we run into in Tennessee. We'll stop here in Jackson. So any pretty green pasture there on the right. So and we're about 19 miles out from Jackson. So.
Going to Jackson?
Yeah, we're going to Jackson.
Sorry, y'all. Or I'd
That's the lyrics.
we could sing it for you. We could. Wouldn't that be cool? Jeff and I could sing it. We should have looked up the lyrics before we started the live stream.
I used to, down several years ago for my birthday, bought me a collection of a lot of good songs, you know, and that was one of them that was on there. I had lots of good Johnny Cash songs was in that collection, so it was a lot of fun. So.
Oh, Brian, goodness gracious, yeah. Brian says gas in Anaheim is like $4 a gallon still. That's, yeah. So we never did hit it. In Texas, we never hit $4. But golly, yeah, that's just tough. Hopefully those gas prices will be going down pretty soon. But yeah, man.
In Texas, at $4, Texas would probably have mutiny.
Yeah, I think Texans would have been over it at that point.
Yeah, that is one thing we're blessed at is right in front of my house there in Ear Springs got a pump jack pumping right now, so it's we love to pump that Texas oil and they use that Texas natural gas. So.
Yeah, it's dropped here, or it really dropped in Texas. But yeah, Sean, the Grand Floridian. Oh my goodness. Sarah, oh my goodness, I really hate that we're going to be just missing you, apparently. Sean's going to be at the Grand Floridian in 90 days. In 9 days, excuse me.
Wow. Coming up quickly then. I know he's excited about the trip. So.
Oh goodness, yes. The Grand Floridian, Gasparilla Grill always has some really, really cool treats, Christmas treats.
I was going to say, from the gingerbread houses to all the treats, that should really be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, have you already picked out a treat you're planning on getting while you're there? You have to plan these things early so you look forward to them.
Yeah, I've been looking over. A couple of weeks ago on Hitchhiker Chat, we did a kind of went over some of the confections and food and holiday treats that they have at Walt Disney World, and there were several. I just made a list of some of the ones that I want to try to get. I usually try to keep a list because by the time I get into the park, I have Disney brain, and unless I have a list to remind me, I don't remember what I wanted. But they really have some great treats this year, and Gasparilla Grill always has some good ones. Tina said they almost had $5 a gallon. Good grief. At that point we'd have to park the cars, I guess. Man.
Well, it's kind of like the Hitchhiker Chat. Woo. In Texas, there's always room for one more.
Man.
Yeah,
that's tough. Yeah. $5 a gallon. I guess
Tina, to that we say thank you from the great state of Texas.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That'll buy some new hats and boots for those Texas oil men.
It will, apparently. It will, and hopefully we'll be getting back to pumping some of our own here pretty quickly. Mickey pretzels, dipped chocolate chip cookies, and popcorn.
That sounds like a good start then.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Brian's fuel for Disneyland.
There you go. Yeah, I like it.
Brian, I'm pretty fond of Dole Whip and Mickey bars. I almost always have to get a Mickey bar. And a lot of times I get a Mickey bar even if I don't get a Dole Whip. That's good fuel. And calories don't count in a Disney park, so. Now, Brian, okay. What is it that is really good there at Disneyland? The toff, it's like a, what is it I'm trying to think of here? Toffee, is there like a toffee? Maybe at the confectionery? What is it I'm thinking of that I've never tried? But it's supposed to be really, really good. I know it's really, really expensive because I priced it when we were there. It's like $7 it was crazy expensive. But it's supposed to be like just ambrosia. Tina says we're lucky we're retired. We can park the car.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. So.
That's not rain, is it? It's just stuff coming off it.
Got a grain truck in front of us, and he's
Okay.
graining the roads.
Great truck is showering us. Temperature in Jackson is in the 40s. Yeah. Thanks, kidder. Yeah, so they have again, check Hitchhiker Chat from like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We covered a lot of the sweet treats and the food, special holiday food and sweet treats that they have, as well as merch and things of that nature. But they really had some good stuff. They're little works of art. Some of these things that they create are just little works of art, and I generally love the confectionery, especially the confectioneries, cupcakes. One of the best food items I've ever gotten at Walt Disney World was I guess it's been 3 years ago now. It was called a Twice Upon a Christmas cupcake, and it was so good, y'all. It was like the best cupcake definitely that I've ever had at Disney. And it was red velvet with it was white cake, but it had a red velvet Mickey Mouse head in the middle of it, so that no matter where you cut it, the Mickey Mouse head was still there. And it had this gigantic plop of, it was a Christmas tree, and it was all frosting on top of it, and I'm a frosting girl, so, and then it had little white chocolate lights on the tree. It was so good. And I bought that. The kids, William and Jillian had just come into the park, and I said, I'm going to go see if I can get the Twice Upon a Christmas cupcake, because I had seen it on some of the live streams. I said, I'm going to go see if I can get that. And they said, okay, we're going to go straight to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So while I was standing there in line, y'all, and it was 2020, I guess it was 2020, because we still had masks on at that point. We were still wearing masks. I was standing there in line at the confectionery, and from behind me, there was a voice that said, Dawn, is that you? And y'all, I turned around, and I looked, and it was none other than James Ryan. It was the first time I had ever met him in person, and I said, "You're James, aren't you?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, how in the world do we recognize each other with these masks on?" He said, "Well, I don't know, but I heard you talking, and I recognized your voice." And I said, "Well, that's how I knew you, because I know your voice." And so, yeah, that's a sweet Disney memory for me. Our James, of course, passed away last year, but we still miss him. Fantastic moderator and dear friend.
Just a good person all the way around. Just big heart.
Good guy. We sure do miss James. But yeah, that's my story, because he said, "Dawn, is that you?" And I said, "Yep, and you're James." He said, I said, "You're James Ryan." And he said, "I am." And I said, "Well, I'm in line to get the cupcake." And he said, "That sounds like a plan." So it was really neat. Chocolate dipped Mickey Christmas trees. They still have those at Walt Disney World, Brian. Yeah. Yes. Brian said I was lucky enough to have lunch with James and Kelly at Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner restaurant, Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Kylie and my granddaughter and I actually spent the day with them. One day we started with brunch at the Grand Floridian, and then we did a monorail hop. We got on the monorail and we went to all of the monorail resorts, and he was so sweet to Kylie, and just bought her all kinds of stuff and spoiled her rotten. He was so precious. She just fell in love with him, and we miss him. We sure do. Gas time.
Yep.
Gonna gas up, guys.
269, so it's
so that's higher than Texas, but still better than what it has been. So that's good. We'll take a little break here. You can see the sun going down over there, y'all. It's really pretty.
unfortunately gonna have to turn you around, so you have to get out video while fueling. So. I will try to clean the window off. So,
oh, yeah.
Like NASCAR.
Right, all right. Take a pit stop and clean the window off. I'll unplug here for just a second, guys, and get out. Walk for a minute. Take a little break here. Let me look. Yep, Sam's is a good spot. Sure is. Did you see a restroom in this one? Is there a restroom? Did you see one? Let me go look. Guys, I'm going to set you down. Just a second.
I don't think there is.
Oh, there may not be. Well, there may not be. There may not be one. Yeah, there's that sunset. So pretty. Oh, I guess there isn't a restroom in this one. Oh, this is just gas. It's fine. Yeah, we have more than one truck, actually. Yeah, we have more than one truck. Gotta have them when you're in Texas. Sure do. But it's chilly, y'all. It's, you know, get out of the truck here. It's chilly. It's chilly. Just gonna try to clean off the windshield for us. It's chilly, Jeff.
It is.
Yeah. Of course, we knew it was gonna be. It's gonna be pretty chilly. And getting cooler, the temperature is supposed to drop. Whoosh. I'm wearing a Christmas spirit jersey, y'all, but I've got on Bermuda shorts. Oh. Kind of chilly. Hey everybody. Sorry about the hair and everything. Just traveling today. But hi. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday night for Hitchhiking Chat. But happy Thanksgiving for sure. Sunset. Okay, I'm gonna get back in the truck, y'all. It's chilly. Nice though. We came prepared. We brought warm clothes. Sure did. We knew it was supposed to be cooler, so we did bring warm clothes, and I even brought scarves and gloves, and just in case. And it looks like we may need them if we're outside at all. Scarf and gloves and toboggan. On the road. How's reception holding up, y'all? Still okay?
Pulled in there too.
Do we need anything while we're here at Walmart? The age-old question. Do we need anything from Walmart? We do, yes we do. I don't know of any Texans who don't own trucks, right? Everybody owns a truck. All these cars that you see here, and a lot of Tennesseans do, but if you go through I mean, we even have, like at our banks, we have what's called a cowboy lane. That's, yeah, to accommodate the wider trucks and trailers and dualies, yeah. Drive through cowboy lane. Sure do. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Little Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is the last of the highwaymen. We've lost all of our highwaymen. Recently lost Chris Christopherson. So Willie Nelson is the last one. Yes, Brian. Lots of meetups in Walt Disney World. And a lot of people will be down for Magical Night of Hope. That's going to be really neat. Several meetups down there. Yeah, well, yeah. Lots at Disney World. So many of us consider Walt Disney World to be our home resort, Brian. But a meetup at Disneyland would be really amazing. We absolutely love Disneyland. Have not been since, I guess, 2019. Was when we were at Disneyland for the opening of Galaxy's Edge there. So guys, I will put up thumbnails for our, some more live streams from Walt Disney World. Be watching for those. We'll get those up pretty soon. And also, before I go to Walt Disney World, I'll be doing as many local Christmas parades as I can, and just capturing some of that magic. People, who are in the parade have loved ones and relatives, friends and family who can't be at the parade. So I get a lot of good feedback on parades.
Right turn only. The last 3 bumps got their signal.
There's a sign right there, guys, that says right turn only.
And all 3 the ones ahead of me have been waiting forever. And they're turning left. So.
Well, you kind of have to. It's. Yes, you could go up that way and turn around and come back, but still. Yeah. Oh, McRib, Kidder96 says McRib is coming back to McDonald's.
All right.
So that's information that my husband needs. Jeff loves McRib. Thanks for letting us know. We appreciate that. Yeah.
They have changed the recipe over the last few years, but boy, it used to really be good.
They have changed it up a little bit over the past few years, haven't they, Jeff? So
but it's still, it's still always nice to, to enjoy it.
The same as it used to be. So anyway, I will get those thumbnails up, and just a lot of good stuff to look forward to, and hope you guys will be able to join us for some of that.
This is Jackson. So
we're in Jackson.
A few years ago, a tornado came through here and did an extended amount of damage all through here. And it took them several years to recover from that, but it destroyed all of this area. It was a really, really bad tornado. But anyway, hopefully they won't see one of those for a long time.
I don't think they did, Brian. I don't. You never can tell about these things. Tina has never had a McRib.
She hasn't. Oh, well, she'll have to put that on her bucket list. Oh man, there you go. Something to look forward to.
Definitely. I would say we could have a McRib with our Wendy's peppermint frosty, but somehow that doesn't sound like a good combination. Not together, anyway. I'm not as big a McRib fan as Jeff is. But yeah, the next couple of days, guys, at least once while we're here in Tennessee, I'll try to live stream, find some things of interest there at home and live stream. So
May have to take them to on the Fiery Gizzard Trail and take them down to the Blue Hole.
That would be beautiful. We are blessed to get to
Exactly how I planned this.
to come. Well, it worked. Good.
I know.
Good,
So
good, good.
Yeah, I was expecting to go on up and have a turn lane, but a little different than I expected.
So that's back where we went from.
For all those sailors, red sky at night, sailor's delight. So. Here we go.
Getting back on the interstate here. If you missed Hitchhiker Chat, not before last, we talked a little bit about some of the things that you can do in Walt Disney World for Thanksgiving. They kind of go from Halloween directly to Christmas at Walt Disney World, but there are some things that you can do if you're there for Thanksgiving. We talked about those, listed the things that came to mind, a couple that are not so well known. So by all means, be on Team Replay for that live stream.
And that's something I hate. I hate that we've went from Halloween to Christmas, because Thanksgiving's a real important part of our history.
It is.
A reminder for our nation just how blessed that we are. And if you talk to me and ask me about it, you go back and the relationship that the Indians and the Pilgrims had, and it depended on everybody to survive. And I think a lot of times we let things in our lives divide us. But at the end of the day, I find it interesting that most people just, they want a warm place, a dry place to sleep. They want to be able to provide for them and their families to eat a meal. And, when you get back to those simple things in life, it's amazing how many problems will go away.
We all want that, absolutely.
But that Thanksgiving for what we have, if we look around, each one of us in our lives have so many things to be thankful for.
We do.
And this country was blessed because of that, because people chose to work together for good. And so
Absolutely. If you have never read George Washington's Thanksgiving Proclamation, by all means, pull it up on the internet and read that. It's worth a read. And I a lot of times read that for Thanksgiving to our family because it's full of gratefulness. Reminds us why Thanksgiving was established in the United States. It's a uniquely American holiday, and we are so thankful for everything that we have. We have been blessed. Tina said amen.
Yeah,
we look forward to Thanksgiving and giving thanks to God for all of these amazing blessings, this wonderful country that we have been able to build and hope to continue to build as one nation under God.
Interesting thing I didn't know till later on in life. Somewhere in my history lesson I must have missed that, but the Indians on that day in particular spoke English, and they had been some missionaries that had come over before and taught them English. So I said, I don't know how that I kind of missed that in my history lesson, but it was something interesting to read and learn about. So, you know, if you're a history buff like I am, there's always something else to learn. There's always more knowledge there to be gained, and you know, it's I hate it whenever we get past that point of recognizing good history. You know, some of the writings that our founding fathers, you know, did are some really good things to read. Some amazing places all over the United States that were established, you know, and the history behind them. So yeah, if you have time during this holiday season, may check one of those places out and just learn something new.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
So,
well, I think I may go ahead and close it out here. Guys, we surely appreciate you coming in. If you're, you know, ghost watching, appreciate everybody in chat, of course. If you're ghost watching or watching on the replay, we really appreciate our team replay, and hope that you'll give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. We passed 1,000 subs about a year ago, and are, you know, excited about the channel. We've been doing this for about 5 years, and we just love it. We just love the time that we can spend together with you. I feel very blessed. Our YouTube community is definitely high on my list of things to be thankful for, because we've made so many good friends. And, so we enjoy doing this, and look forward to another year, and hope that, you know, you all have a fantastic. Check out our other videos on our channel. We really do have a nice Christmas playlist. We've got several live streams from the parks during Christmas, the Christmas parade. We have a live stream of the taping. I was there on filming day last year for the Christmas parade, for the Christmas morning broadcast that you see. That is filmed ahead of time. It is not live. And I was there on the taping day last year. Live stream that, and then the second time they do 2 runnings parades, so that they're sure and get, you know, I'm sure to get those good shots. And so the first time I live streamed, and the second time I vlogged it. And so there's some good stuff there. The fireworks, the castle, you know, the castle show, just some fun stuff. So check out our Christmas playlist, and we look forward to being there again for Christmas. So again, thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate you. Really appreciate you dropping in for this live stream. And thanks, Kidder96 was a new face, I believe, in our live stream today. So we really appreciate.
Love to have them again.